Hey, how is everybody doing? It's working, and it's been a while since I've been live on YouTube. So again, we're gonna go. We'll go into. Log that in there. Just a few updates. Oh, calendar. And so anyhow, we're live here on YouTube now. And oh, I gotta throw that out. Coffee change jar. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll say hi to Fran for you, and that, and also too, we are live. So again, just like MFers, again, like I said, we're not MFers, but MFers is a totally different show. They're out of Guelph, Ontario. I am now out of Wyerton, Ontario. Again, so again, this is the Timothy Plain show. And so again, we just got finished up the Merry Christmas. We got the finished up the Christmas Elves Lounge, and a little bit earlier than we expected because my electrical fireplace died out. So I gotta get a friend in here to fix that electronically to look at that. So again, Christmas Eve we might have like a bit of a digital fireplace too. I don't know yet. We're gonna see if how that's gonna work, and so again, and then December 31st, we are going into our big shrimp and blue beer party. So, um, so beers of a different color with food coloring. So again, it's a BYOB. I'm gonna have a few friends over. So again, it is bring your own beer with you. Um, my wife is gonna buy the shrimp tray and some meats and maybe a little bit of cheese and crackers, and we're gonna be live all night long on the side of the camera, celebrating New Year's Eve 2018, ringing in 2019, and kicking 2018's butt right out the door. Uh, so that's going to be quite cool. We have a wonderful lineup. Again, it is again because the fact, like I said, because I'm buying myself a case of beer that night. Due to the fact, just because of the beer being on here, it is going to be a 19 follow plus show. Um, and that kind of stuff as well. So again, it's going to be kind of a bit of a social. I got to fix again. All my lights are working. I just have to fix that one candle over there, the internal candle. It's one of the ones that survived. It didn't melt in the hot sun in the window because I accidentally left mine from last year's in the window, and it kind of melted back down to the wax end of it on the battery operated electrical ones, eternal ones. And so anyhow, it'll be because it's being New Year's. Again, even though the Jokers on Duty shows are completed, Jokers on Duty is going to be a joke. It is New Year's Eve is going to be a Jokers on Duty show, special Jokers on Duty show, live show. So again, we're probably going to be probably depends on how the night goes too. It is probably going to be a bit of a comedy to it. Um, we were gonna do probably kind of try if we can since because we're on YouTube live. Also, we're going to be on YouTube Live that night. We're going to do a couple test runs to see if we can actually do the live lip sync for you again. So that way to make it more fun for New Year's, because on Facebook Live itself, it is kind of hard to energize the music on here. I'm also on YouTube right now, but and that kind of stuff, because with Facebook Live itself is the only software that will not allow any music content whatsoever. So again, basically YouTube is the kind of strongest for audio and that kind of stuff as well. So again, like I said, there's we kind of try to make it quite to make an interesting night when we go live and that kind of stuff for YouTube. Oh. And I got my Facebooks all cleared and fixed just in time. Not too long ago, I guess. Wireton computers and that were all hacked into not too long ago. So again, like I said, I just got kind of my Facebook page all cleared up from that, because I was one of the victims that got hacked into, fortunately. So everything is going a lot better now and stronger. The grid is down still a bit. So again, we're gonna see how New Year's is gonna go. Because right now there is talk. I don't know if anybody's been listening to a lot of the newscasts or whatever about the hydropower workers, electrical power workers. We're talking about going on strike or whatever. And that they were saying something about they're not saying there will be, but they're just saying there could be, if they go on strike, that there may be we might experience a bit of a power failure and blackouts. So again, we were gonna try to see. Hopefully they straighten stuff out at their end before New Year's, at least, because I don't need them screwing up my New Year's show. Again, so it is, because I'd like to do my New Year's Eve show on New Year's Eve. I don't want to do a reenactment. So again, like I said, it is, and that's why I said. So I hope we don't have too many more technical difficulty problems from here on in. I hope everything holds out. Excuse me. My Coca-Cola backing up a bit. You can tell this is last year's icon or whatever app that I'm using. But yeah, so I hope we have no problems on New Year's when we're trying to do a live New Year's show. That would not be too good. Be funny, yes, but it would not be too good, because I am not looking at 2 days after New Year's doing it totally when everything is all straightened out, trying to do a New Year's Eve reenactment, because it's usually the hardest. To do that. So I'm just hoping, again, I hope everything does go well. Hello, Mercy Mason, how are you doing? So I guess it looks like you're new. That's okay. Welcome. And so again, so we're just getting an update on what New Year's Eve Live is going to look like. Kind of testing out this icon now. You can tell this is 2018 New Year's thing was last year's. So again, like I said, there is. Again, we're getting ready for that night, and and that kind of stuff too. So again, I'll be doing my grocery shopping and that for New Year's Eve alone. And I guess my wife's going to help me go buy the stuff and that kind of stuff too. So kind of within this week, so I've got it in, and also too, I'm going to buy some of that great Canadian salami meat. So again, there's a store here that sells a lot of stores here that sell it now. They got the pizza flavor, they got salami, they got the very very spicy flavor. They got the Italian sausage flavor. So I'm gonna buy a couple, kind of buy what you call a couple packages of those, and we're gonna cut them up and that kind of thing. They'll be put out on the plate, and we put out on the table, nice tablecloth, and oh, way over there. And also too, I have the food coloring as well, and so it's gonna be a wonderful, colorful night, and also too. So like I said, we were able to also to during the that's not good. Prick myself for the button, Harry Potter button. Also, too, we got again back in November. We got Remembrance Day Parade live on YouTube. If you check out my YouTube channel, the Wyerton here, South Bruce Peninsula, Remembrance Day Parade. It was live on here, and that I was able to get, and also to the Lake Huron, Georgian Bay, South Bruce Peninsula, Kris Kringle Santa Claus Parade was live as well. And so I got that on my YouTube channel. I do apologize, guys. I did not get out to catch the fire jugglers. I guess they were part of the show afterwards with the chit chat with Santa Claus. I did not get out there to get to be able to live stream the fire jugglers for you guys, but because apparently a lot of people here said they were really really cool and good, very great. Very funny too, where they actually ride the unicycles and they're actually juggling their actual fire juggling. I don't know if anybody ever remembers those or seeing those guys. Again, talk about a lot of talent. Well, here it's girls that do it, but in most places it is guys that do it, like the young talented circus type guys, and all that kind of work and run with the circus. Hey Richard, how you doing? I just seen you pop on in there. And so again, we're kind of on and off a bit, and that now since we're getting closer to Christmas, and so that way we're trying our shows that are going to we're trying to do more with the YouTube live. And so kind of thing, like I said, so our shows now are going to be more time on YouTube live than Facebook. So again, it is and that kind of stuff too. So again, there's sometimes I got both cameras going, and then I've got my phone going too as well for my Facebook live. There'll be times too where I will go onto my Lily Ann account. So again, I will go live as well there on times. That'd be my kind of more of a kind of a comedy type page than anything. And so again, I want to see what kind of cool gadgets I got going on in here in the background that I can use. So I would check the happy face because that's where they all go in. They go under. No. Oh. Oh wait. Nope. Oh, we don't have those little disco lights on here. I do on my phone, but I don't on my laptop. Yeah, I don't have those old gadgets on here. Little labs like I do on my phone, on my YouTube. That's the only difference on my computer. Um, so that kind of updates, and pretty soon too. Also to the New Year's hats are gonna go out too. We got a little red. I got a little red pot. I got a little red flower kind of flower pot over here, artificial flower pot, which is my Christmas tree, and that kind of stuff. So that's gonna be part of our Christmas tree, I guess, for this year. Of course, I have a cat and I've got a dog now too. So I got a small pot. I got a small kind of a Jack Russell Chihuahua, and which we call her Lily, and I also have a cat too. So I've got I've got one dog and I got one dog and one cat. They get along quite great. Again, Atreyu is my cat, and Lily is my dog, or my wife's dog. So, so we got little critters running around now, both adopted. Um, again, the dog is just new, but the cat's been here for a long time now. Atreyu, he's sleeping down on the couch over there. He's hyper as sometimes at night. He gets a little hyper, and he likes to run around and play at night. I don't mind that as long as he doesn't get noisy or jump on anything or try to break anything. And that so again, like I said, there's we're getting all that kind of on the go here. And also to New Year's Eve, guys, it's going to be live. Christmas is mainly basically for the little kids, but but New Year's is for us adults. So again, like I said, so we kind of keep you update with the New Year's. So again, like I said, with New Year's Eve night, it is going to go live. Santa Buzzsaw still wants to come. So again, like I said, New Year's can be comical, guys. You never know what Joker's on duty. Kind of what kind of appearance they might make. Again, like I said, I do the Jokers on Duty shows and that kind of thing because I'm the host of that show, and they're all voluntarily. And so again, it'll be probably, hopefully, maybe we can get now because we're on YouTube. Maybe we can bring back a little bit of a 2011 for you. It is concerned I don't bang into the table, fall through the glass table. Can't There'll be stuff on it. But again, they're probably like kind of being like an air band lip sync type style, and more. I think it's gonna be more comedy, like air band lip sing title this year. Since now we're on YouTube, if we can do it on YouTube, because I know YouTube is pretty good with that when it comes down to using music and that kind of stuff too as well. It is just Facebook that has got the issues with it. It's probably because Facebook isn't designed properly like YouTube or Twitch is. So again, like I said, what we do for whatever we use for music wise in the background, YouTube it'll actually become an actual YouTube. It'll actually be considered a YouTube video. It becomes an actual YouTube video. So again, it becomes again, YouTube is the actual software that actually it becomes property of. That because, like I said, YouTube is just it's a service, right? So it is software service, just like Facebook is. But YouTube is way different than what Facebook is. So with it being New Year's, I would imagine it's holiday season. So it is just a fool around. It is a cool, what you call, party night and a fool around night, if you want to call it that way. Joker's on duty style. We may actually, it'll be like 2011. We'll probably get into some of this comedy. So so comical. We'll probably forget to count down. um, so look for that live on YouTube. Because a lot of people are. Everybody's gonna be. Funny thing is that night everybody's gonna all be going live on Facebook. So there might be overpowering Facebook, but not too many people are gonna go live on YouTube. So again, what they do is they go live Facebook first, and then they transfer all their Facebook videos from Facebook to YouTube. Um, so again, and that kind of thing too. So again, like I said, YouTube is probably you're not going to see too many people live on YouTube. It is they're going to use just dashboard TV part of YouTube for the uploading. But most of it, they're all going to be live on Facebook mainly. Before their videos, it takes 5 or 4 days. By the time they record the video, it'll take them 4 or 5 days before they get it up to YouTube. Anyways, but we're planning on directly going live right on YouTube, so that way it is. So that we will be live. So we're gonna. It's gonna be one wonderful celebration night, guys. There is again. I've got a couple. I got a couple friends coming over. So far just one. I've got. I don't have room for 4 now. I did. Also to that night, because it is New Year's Eve celebration, it's strictly just gonna be New Year's Eve celebration. All the game systems are going to be turned off, not to be used and that kind of stuff that night, because it is all New Year's and we're going to be live all night long. Honoring New Year's. So again, and honoring the fact we're living into a new year, and that kind of thing, and it just feels like yesterday we were just coming into 2018. But we can't believe on how Christmas came this quick. Or New Year's is coming. Or New Year's is coming very quick too. So, so again, everybody's probably gonna rush out and finish. Probably everybody rush. I know my wife is trying to finish up her Christmas shopping. So sometimes she's doing her Christmas shopping. She's gonna try to get the New Year's Eve stuff for New Year's, like the food stuff at least. And then she's going with me to get the New Year's Eve juice and help me carry it home. Again, I buy it for myself and that kind of stuff as well. So again, I'm gonna have a friend over. So again, that'd be quite interesting. We'll be celebrating New Year's, so kind of make it kind of, with being New Year's, guys, we want to make it as lively as possible and funny as possible as well. So that way at least it's entertainable. Like I mean, like I know like Facebook is dragging a lot of live streamers down big time. Because there's too many, there's they're taking the fun out of Facebook too much. They're taking the enjoyment out of it, the entertainment out of it. They're draining it right down to the ground. And that kind of stuff. So again, that's why I said I have faith in YouTube that I will actually be able to have music. So I can have get the party pumping up here, man. I tell you, because it's holiday season, I don't like having a quiet. I hate having quiet New Year's Eve, especially when it comes to New Year's. I hate it being freaking quiet. Other than that, or having to listen to the church, the Anglican church bells go off 100 miles an hour all week long, 24/7, non-stop, since they got that thing fixed. It's annoying. But so you guys can see back there. There's Mr. Scarecrow back there with my Christmas hat on. But you can see my 1965 bicycle back there, guys. It's just gotta be fixed up. And maybe next summer I'll have a long road or whatever. So again, like I said, we'll sit back and see if we're picking up any of the color lights here. while we're on the New Year's topic, the tour through the Christmas Elf Lounge, you've seen a bit of that, and you've seen how had the room set up for the cat and the dog. Just to let you guys know that Fran and I we did buy a couple stuffies, one couple stuffies at the village fair. They're not for us. They're actually put in here because of the fact that we have a cat, we have a kitten, we have a small cat, and we have a small dog. So if we're not home, it makes them feel comfortable that there's people around them. So till we come home. So again, it is that's why we have the stuffies there for the cat and dog to cuddle up with when we're not home. If we happen to go out somewhere or whatever, and that, so we settle them down, we feed them. But if we happen to go out for a few hours or whatever to do our errands or our banking or whatever, it is to keep the cat and the dog calm. So that way, it is, they're not, that they're not sitting here thinking we're never coming back or whatever. At least it makes them feel that there's people around. So it's a comfort zone for them. So that's why I have the stuffed animals out and that kind of thing for the cat and the dog. I'm too old for that kind of stuff. I'm 38 years old. But again, I put that out for the cat and the dog. So again, that was and that so again, mainly at first for the cat, but also too now for the dog. So again, so that way they got something to cuddle up with until we get home. So that way it makes them feel that there's still people here. They feel the presence of people being in the house in here by the stuffies to give them that kind of what you call that kind of relaxation, and it's what you call less anxiety prone or whatever for the animals, because the animals are just like us humans. They have anxiety issues or problems. So it keeps them calm, or even turning the radio on as well. It keeps them calm, so they hear voices. They got stuffies around, so the stuffies make it feel like there's people around them. And if they hear voices on the radio, it makes them feel that makes them more secure that there's still they're still hearing some type of human voices. So that way it keeps them calm until we get home. So they don't get as hyper. So that's the only reason why we have the stuffies. Other than that, I would never have them. So we kind of create kind of make them feel like they're at home at least, and make them feel like they're treated like these two are spoiled. They're treated like royalty here. I'll tell you. So again, and even when we're home, also too, it gives them still a bit of a comfort and that kind of stuff. And you can tell that the cat is just lounging on my couch, and he's getting so comfortable. So again, so that's why we have the stuffies is for the cat and the dog. So that way it is. That it keeps them comfortable if we happen to step out for a few seconds or whatever, and so that way it is, it is, they don't go crazy. I can't believe it's a weekend already. We're past the weekend. It's coming Monday. Tomorrow's Monday. Then there's Tuesday. And then Wednesday is this Wednesday is my last day of work, and until the new year. And then I am off for Christmas. Yoo-hoo-hoo. And a bottle of rum. I probably buy myself a 24, or either a 6 or 12, maybe a 12 or 24 pack. I don't know. Whatever I end up can afford, I am going to buy. And beer wise, again, everything nowadays getting expensive. Not now. You got Parliament Hill threatening with the carbon taxes like crap. I tell you. I mean, they're gonna soak us dry. I tell you. I mean, it's at this point in time. I don't know if the states are going down in taxes or they're just as bad as we are going up in taxes. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's heard on that one. because usually when Canada here goes up, and I know once Canada here, our taxes go up. The United States, they put their taxes down. And then it's funny that way. Or when Canada here puts our taxes down, the United States goes up. Something like that. There always has to be There always have to be the opposite. They're never on the same way scale as we are. Um, they're always either ahead of time of us or behind time, something like that. I don't know how that is, how they calculate that, or how they malfunction and calculate that at their scientific end of things. And also, too, there's a wonderful thing that's connected to what you call YouTube, is MusicTube. I want to check that app out. I gotta go searching for it when I'm not live on YouTube. This way, everything now converts. If all my shows converts to YouTube now, if I can keep it going, then basically what it is then I don't actually have to download and upload. So again, it is and that kind of stuff too as well. But we are going to give it a try. We are we're going to try the lips. The last time we did the lip sing challenge, guys, was for the Rotary Village Fair. This year will be for New Year's. Again, I'm going to have my good glasses out. Not the ones on my face. I'm talking about my good wine glasses. So nobody breaks those. They do have cancer symbols on them. My wife won them at a party for me with a thing of wine I drank last year. But so again, the glasses are going to be filled up, and we're going to, in the cancer glasses, we're going to put colored beer. So that'd be kind of good. Again, I have everything from I have different food colorings from green to blue, maybe purple. I don't know if it's purple. It looks purple, maybe blue, orange. Kind of a pinkish color. So again, like guys, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be one fun comical night, and that kind of stuff too. And so again, I've got a New Year's. I've got a very New Year's laugh up my sleeve for you guys. So and costume wise. So this is why I said I wanted to make sure Buzzstar's going to feel comfortable coming here New Year's Eve. He may not want to come after he sees when we go. What he's going to see when we go live. In my choice of costumes. For New Year's, and especially my side of putting on like an amateur thing for New Year's Eve, which could be quite funny. Kind of putting on a bit of a talent amateur show. So again, it'd be quite funny. A lot of different things going on for New Year's. There's the Legion. I guess New Year's morning is got the presidential levy. I think all of them do. I think and that kind of stuff too that people will go to, and that kind of thing. This one here is just me just celebrating New Year's Eve with just a couple of friends. Is just a private social party. That's all it is. That's why you have to bring your own beer and that kind of thing if you want to come to it. I can't supply that and that kind of thing. It is it means because we're going live and our glasses might have a little bit of alcohol in it. That's why it's going to be 19 plus. Other than that, it's going to be kind of a bit of a kind of a air band comedy joke show. So again, like I said, we're looking at a little bit of bringing back a little bit of 2011. I gotta go find those. I don't know if I'm gonna use the same jokes as 2011 or not. They didn't turn out as good as I just barely brought up my video. I've got to get new ones. I guess they weren't printed out as good. Now the dancing is kind of hard, guys. It is. I lived in an apartment building in 2011 when I did the funky dancing, but not here in Wyerton. It was in Peterborough, but at the time there was an empty apartment above us when we lived in Peterborough. Now we're living in Wyerton. There's no empty apartments above us this time. Or below us, so we kind of have to refrain from a certain certain type of. It's a bit harder technical channel. Um, so again, it is all in fun, guys. For good laugh. Uh, it's going to be a fun night. Also, to I ask that that there's to respect the night, no negativity of any kind all night, because I won't be watching the comments until I see the video the next day. No haters, please. If anybody doesn't agree with doesn't like these shows, you do not have to follow them. Same with YouTube. Do not come on here hating and saying rude and arrogant remarks, and creating a problem. So again, like it is going to be a fun party night. So again, like I said, we've got a wonderful New Year's Eve planned up. I do not spoil my New Year's Eve night. Again, my birthday is just like you know. My birthday is October 6th, 1980. My adopted because Lily Ann is my dog's name. That is my little dog's birthday, not mine. So if you see that on Lily Ann's page, that is Lily Ann, my little dog. That's his adopted birthday. She's around somewhere. Same with their Treyu's got his little adopted birthday. So again, it is those are my pets' birthdays, not mine. Mine's way back in October 6th, Thanksgiving weekend. Lillian, I just put the page Lillian together for my dog. So that's my doggy's page, not my page. My little doggy's page. I control that page. So I can go live on that page. So that is one of the pages I created for my little doggy. I figured my dog had to have its own Facebook page. All my pets always did have their own Facebook page. I think that is kind of cool. We can dance, but I don't. As long as we don't thump or go crazy like Kermit does, and that kind of stuff. Like I said, that is. He is a crazy dancer. Yes, he's a good dancer. He's a crazy dancer. He just doesn't swing the hands above the chest line back and forth like I do. Like he doesn't do kind of this or kind of that or what you call kind of this, kind of that, kind of ooh. Get the head of bobbing behind you. Or you get your so you see your hand up here like this and kind of going woo like this. It's kind of harder. It's easier when you're standing up and it goes up like this and then down like this, up like this, down like Joker's on duty type dance. He wouldn't know how to do that. I'm sitting down, so I can't illustrate it right sitting down. But if I'm standing up, it is in hand motion. It is quite different. It is comical. If you ever my VHS, I need to get a new VCR, but those that ever seen my VHS tape, I think I put a copy of it on Facebook and up on YouTube. A lot of people getting a laugh out of that. It is a dance that I've done drunk or sober. When I did that dance, 2011, I wasn't drunk really. I was only acting drunk. But again, I that was that New Year's Eve. I was sober. I wasn't drinking because I did all my drinking on Christmas. This year, it's gonna be different. We're actually gonna be drinking. So again, like I said, that's that's gonna be quite different. So again, you're gonna kind of have the hand up, kind of Joker's on duty hand swing in the air kind of thing, funky dancing, and then whoa, that kind of thing, or head bobbing thing like back and forth or like this, kind of stuff like that, crazy dancing. Kind of like exercise. I do it better. Again, I do it really, really, really good when I'm standing up and the music is a bebopping and I'm on time with music. I do it way better. I'm sitting down right now, so it's kind of hard. But if I was standing up, guys, I had just set the camera and I get right into the festivity of the night, guys. I will talk about let loose. I let loose. It is quite funny stuff. So it's on my YouTube channel. If I can find it, I will post it to my Facebook page, so you guys can go check that out. Really watch closely because it is quite funny. That was from 2011, and that was actually streamed from my VHS tape that I did, and to YouTube. So this time we're probably gonna be able to again, because we'll be on YouTube. We're gonna try to do it live, but again, it's kind of harder because, like I said, I'm in a different style. Oh, carpets too this time, not hardwood floors. Just hope I do not fall through the floor. um, I do a wonderful air band impression of Cyndi Lauper. By the way, please do not laugh. It is funny. You guys laugh all you like. That's what the purpose of it is. It's funny. That's why it's called Jokers on Duty New Year's Eve. It is. It is wonderful. I'll have to have assistance with makeup that night, but that is okay. But that is usual. Um, but there is. There's, like I said, it is a comical. I try to make it fun and comical or whatever, because when I'm at home normally, like normally, if you like when I'm different when I go out for a night out at karaoke, whatever. I don't dance. I just sit on my ass. I buy my beer. I sit on my ass. I sit at my own table. I mind my own business. I keep to myself, and that kind of the way I put it, and and I just go up and sing karaoke. I don't dance. I don't get into the dancing part of it. I used to, yes. Wyerton here, no, because that's where all the troublemakers start causing trouble. So again, I only go now since I live in Wyerton. I don't dance. Sorry, I do not dance. I stay away from the dancing department. I do all my dancing at home. That's why I have Jokers on Duty live shows for that. And then see, the funny thing is, if I'm having a good, if I'm going out buying my own beer, and like let's say if I'm having a fun night like New Year's Eve celebrating, I'm at home. I can do whatever I want at home with the dancing end of it, and I don't have to worry about being cut off. With a bar, you will be cut off if you start kind of that funky, crazy dancing. There it's funny. They don't always look at it as being talent. To them it is they'll automatically, even if you're not even out of it or drunk, they'll automatically think you're out of it. Or you're on something. So again, like I said, that is strictly only for YouTube shows only, guys, for New Year's Eve for our live shows. Other than that Jokers on Duty dances, guys, you'll never ever see me do in a bar ever. So anybody that knows me, ow, gives you a bit of a hernia though too. Ooh. I must have did more damage. Pulled a muscle or something. Hey Larry, how you doing? So again, I will since I got a new Facebook account, I will repost that New Year's Eve clips of me from 2011, New Year's Eve 2011. Hey, you guys will have a bundles of laugh, guys, out of that one. Again, we were gonna try to do the we're gonna kind of since I'm operating on my own home, we're gonna bring back a little bit of that funky dancing for you for New Year's Eve. And that kind of stuff too. So again, it is to make a good YouTube show, and so I can make it more comical. I gotta get some of the jokes done up. So again, we're gonna bring you back on live with a little bit of reenactment of 2011. It was a mixture, like kind of a. Again, I do have my own karaoke. I have my own karaoke machine and that kind of stuff too. But again, as far as the karaoke end of it, we won't be doing. But again, a little bit of just again, but this time it'll be all air band style, not me really singing. Last time it was a mixture. Last time it was like really me singing through a karaoke machine and a little bit of air band style. Kind of mixture with kind of a bit of a joker's corner with jokes and that kind of thing. Kind of bit of a, kind of what you call. There's going to be like a bit of a bit of a joke session, a bit of a game, kind of threw together a bit of a kind of a game show thing. A lot of that, again, like my VHS tape that I did in 2011. You're probably not going to see that live. A lot of that's going to be cut out. There is some scenes that some props used in those scenes that because it was also too from Halloween of 2010. So it's way before I moved out here and that kind of thing. So again, it is just kind of what you call hidden talent. So again, like I said, it is very, very comical. Some of the air band songs then have been scratched since then. That we kind of we just do it all in fun and that kind of we voluntarily do that. I voluntarily do that. And that kind of air band kind of lip sync kind of stuff. Just like we do with the lip sync challenge and that kind of thing. It's really funny. It gets you up and laughing and dancing. Probably at the other end of the those who are watching up at the other end of the cameras. So stay tuned line for New Year's because it's going to be a bundles of laughs. So like my wife says, I can be a moron and an idiot at times. So again, like I said, there is those are some of the little bit of the TV channeling for YouTube. So again, so some of the updates and that kind of thing, and I hope I do not knock over that shrimp tray. This reminds me back in what was it? When I first became of age, when I first joined the Peterborough Agent, Branch 52. We had, again, it was just strictly karaoke. They had the New Year's thing, the party we went to, and that kind of stuff as well. But that was more of a calmer night than anything. And I didn't start the Jokers on Duty until after I got married, and that kind of stuff too. So, also too, like I said, so that was kind of was not bad. So again, like I said, it is. Again, it was a wonderful night of live bands and that kind of that one night. And there were a couple of times there was that was way before the Legion opened the doors to the public, though. Before they all decided to go public. That was when I was first became of age. When I was a member there, it was still isolated. It was by a locked door system, where the members had a key to get in. To if you remember, you were given a key to come in and out, and that when they were open and that kind of thing. And then that so you can fellowship with we've called fellowship with your comrades and that kind of stuff. And well now it's all changed. It's all public open kind of thingy. So again, like I said, that was those 5 years. I remember that when I was on the color guide and that kind of stuff down in Peterborough. But those were the old days, I guess you can call it. I'm 38 now. And that kind of stuff. So again, in 2011, I came back out here in like summer 2011. My wife and I. So again, back to Jokers on Duty, 2011, which was New Year's. It was, again, if you noticed in the video clips, it was mixed between Valentine's Day and Halloween of 2010. Valentine's Day 2011. Halloween 2000 started around Halloween time 2010 and went right into December. It was back then. It was a birthday dedication to my mom. Then that was when she was still around before she died. She died in 2017. But like I said, so again, there was so again, always try to keep that laughter aflow as possible. I always hate to lose that talent. It is wonderful talent. It can be quite comical, but like I said, it is quite interesting. Again, it was real live karaoke singing, and there was and that kind of thing. A bit of a mixture this time around. It's not going to be real live singing karaoke. It's going to be like air band style, just mouth lip singing the words. Again, it's gonna be a bundles of laugh. So I guess I gotta get out my pink shirt. It's New Year's. I gotta get my pink shirt out, my purple wig. Um, but it's New Year's. I have I just do it for it is all just all in laughs. Again, it is comedy. That's the point. It is. If it makes people laugh, that is the main thing. Because if you can put laughter in people's hearts or get people laughing, that is the main thing. Because they say laughter is actually they say it's supposed to be good for the soul or whatever. But still, we're not a clown show. I don't want anybody to think we're a clown show. We should be. We should have been a clown show. Um, but again, I never would actually image the actual clown mask or actual clown makeup on here because of the clown phobiaism. Um, it is the makeup alone that causes the phobias. The actual clown makeup that causes phobias. The image of the actual clown, a rubber mask. But so again, like I said, so then that time is coming again for New Year's. So again, it's going to be a wonderful night, and that kind of stuff as well. Um, we're going to. We used to have the Jokers on Duty box, draw box. We don't do that anymore. Same with the magical hat, draw hat that I have behind me is my old bowler cap, large bowler cap, and that kind of stuff too. That is some of the shout outs. A lot of live streamers will do the shout outs, but a lot of people have protested against the shout outs. They don't like them. So our shows decided to do away with to do away with the actual draw shout outs and that kind of stuff. With the names going in the box and that kind of thing. Now, MFers still does that. That is their own personal choice if they do that. But my live shows, we don't do that no more. Too many people getting upset with that. So under respect, we don't do that anymore. Again, with our shows at least, because we want to keep our followers and that kind of stuff. And we don't my shows don't get into the door prizes like the or what you call the raffle to do with what you call prizes anymore that much. It is a very costly system, expensive system too, because then you got to get into what we call your politics of the mailing service called Canada Post, paying to ship stuff out. So if somebody doesn't get something by a certain time, they'll complain. So we want to avoid that negativity as possible because it causes too much negativity. So we don't get into a lot of door prizes, giveaways, and that kind of stuff. Like a lot of streamers do. A lot of people say, "Oh yeah, you should get on board with giving buying a bunch of stuff from the store, or giving away as door prizes, or drawing them off." No, we don't do that because then you have to mail them out of the area to people and that kind of thing. If they win them or their name gets chosen, if they don't get it or something happens that it gets lost in the mail or whatever, it's a big liability issue. So our shows we don't get into doing the door prizes and that kind of thing, because it gets very costly with the post office to ship stuff out. So again, and it can drain your pockets. I got a wife that drains my pockets already. She does a good job of that one. I have to, like I said, it's sometimes I'm just grateful when I do get a little bit of spending money. I put away. Just enough for a coffee at least after after I get all my rent paid and everything else like that. After the rent gets paid and all the bills get paid, and then any like if it's a little bit of $20, I can afford it. I have to hoard it away. Sometimes she's nice enough if like sometimes if I have enough money in our spending money after our bills are paid and that kind of thing out of our check, then I'll take it and or I'll take my I'll take my my own money that I have, That my own spending money out of our own check, end of the month check or whatever. If there's enough, sometimes if I got enough to go to karaoke, I go. Other than that, I don't go much. I don't go every week. The only reason when I first moved here, I was going every week because I was able to afford to go every week because I was out washing windows and shoveling snow. I don't do that anymore, so I'm not making that extra money. I only make what little bit I get at the dentist office, and then we get our end of month check. That's all we get. So that's all now I have to work with. So if whatever I have to spend. If I've got enough to go to karaoke, I got enough to go to karaoke. If I don't go to karaoke. I only go now and once in a blue moon. I don't go all the time. Yes, I do. I have a good singing voice on me when I do sing karaoke. So again, like I said, guys, they're just karaoke songs. Again, like I said, it is it is the original artists that wrote those songs. So whatever was going through their head when they wrote those songs, like Neil Diamond or Elvis. Actually, it was Elvis that wrote "Sweet Caroline." By the way, I found that out. I thought it was Neil Diamond that wrote it. No, it was Elvis. Originally, was the first main artist for it. Elvis Presley was, and that kind of stuff too. So it was kind of a share trade. I didn't know that. But it's again a song on every karaoke machine. Some people get offended over "Sweet Caroline" because it's Neil Diamond, probably because nowadays there's too many Nazi people out there, and they don't like any songs that's ever sung by a Jewish person. I mean, that some people I find are so racist. But you know. Like I said, karaoke is a commercial machine. Like I said, it's like the songs are on there to sing. Anybody can sing them. Like I said, nobody owns karaoke. Nobody owns certain karaoke songs. It is there for everybody's enjoyment, for the public's enjoyment. Lenny is commercialized. So again, like I said, it's an everybody's night out. That kind of stuff. Because somebody sings something that someone else is used to singing. Well, tough. Like Jokers on there, he would say, "Well, tough tete is a free country." Last time I checked, it was. Again, I can put that in kind of a joking way. That always strikes you when you're not looking. I can always pick up that English accent very quite patapolism. So again, like I said, that's what I said. So it is a commercial machine, guys. Again, it is like I said. Everybody just goes to have a good time. Like I said, I don't dance. I just sing a few songs that I sit at my own table. I keep to myself. Last few times, people were nice enough to invite me to sit with them. They did that on their own. But some of those other people, though, they may be nice people, but the point is, like I always said, they get themselves so overloaded. It's not funny. Or they go in half out of it to begin with. But like I said, every time I've always gone in sober. I don't do marijuana. I don't do any drugs of any kind. I don't even do weed. And that kind of stuff. So technically, like I said, and I don't drive, so technically, I don't have a driver's license, so technically, because I'm not driving in, and I'm definitely, I won't be driving out. Like I said, I only live like I live right across the street from the Legion in an apartment building, so I'm just a skip of the jump away. So like I said, it is only like a 2-second walk. Again, I wouldn't waste cab money just to go across the street. I had a friend in Peterborough that did that. Like, I mean, directly, one friend of mine that I had, a high school friend of mine, she was so lazy. Again, she used to live in the same complex as I lived in when I grew up in housing. And this was so funny. She lived right in the townhouse right next door. At the time, it was called IGA. She lived right smack next door to the IGA. Um, all she had to do was just jump the fence, go over to the grocery store, go around the fence. Um, like she'd walk around the block. That is it. One walk around the block, only 1 second walk. A blink and you miss type walk, and she'd go over and it'd be different if she's buying $100 worth of groceries. But she only went for like one little bottle of Pepsi, and she calls a cab, go home. That's a waste of definitely that's a waste of money when you live right next door to the grocery store. Uh, so again, that is it's that's a money waster, I tell you. She would, but it's okay. Like I said, it's different if she was like spending like $100, $200 worth of groceries. But technically, she was a really really nice person. But the point is, she's Dutch, so Dutch people do weird stuff. Uh, they kind of act funny when they go to the store. They act a little bit like some of the Korean people do. They buy one little carton of milk and then they call a cab and they live right next door to the place. Technically in the store's backyard. Again, I kind of wanted to put that in kind of a bit of a joke, laughter, a bit of a sense of humor. But yeah, so like I said, that's when I was living in one of those wonderful crazy world of crazy people. um, but yeah, so when I do my karaoke, when I do Jokers on Duty, I keep it separate. I'm way totally separate type person. Um, and that kind of thing. It's just a reflection, a reactment on some of the stuff I was taught going through public school, high school, and drama. I did take professional drama classes when I was growing up. Again, I've been even when I was in high school, I was in a couple what you call actual what you call theater productions and that. Then when I came out of high school for a bit, I got hooked up with a kind of a lot of different groups and that kind of stuff, drama theater groups with the Theater Guild and that kind of thing in Peterborough for a while and that kind of stuff too. So, like I said, and also to MTC, which is Mime Theater Center, again, which is a clowning type of traveling road show. So again, it is the way they have their own bus. Unfortunately, the guy that used to run that up, he passed away not too long ago. I guess I read it up on the internet, the obituary there. Really nice fellow. He was the actual bus driver. He owned the bus and that kind of stuff. And we used to do a lot of street barbecues for the homeless people and everything in Toronto. We went to Montreal. Fortunately, I did not get to go with the actual. We had two different groups. We had our group, and then we had an out of we had a more of a different we had a different style of mime theater group. We had two groups. The group I was with was a local entertainment group. That means we kind of only did like our own country, like internationally our own country. Not we weren't fully international yet, but we were technically kind of for only around Canada, only like provinces wise, for traveling wise. So within our own country, our mime theater group was, and then there was a mime theater group that actually went overseas and actually crossed the border and that did shows in the States, did shows up in over in Bulgaria and China and Mexico, or what people like to call Mexico, Brazil, Scotland, Ireland, England, France, Germany. So again, there was two different. There was there was the actual. They actual had a mission theater guild, a theater crew that went up. that went totally right out of the country. Our group kind of stayed when I was a teenager, and at the same time as I was doing that, I was also with cadets as well, Army and Air Cadets. Like my weeks and weekends were kind of full. Fortunately, I was surprised I had time for everything. So again, some of the gigs weren't as back to back. Like there was they kind of rotated. Kind of there was we had some going like more so summertime than anything. Um, but when I went away to cadet camp, I didn't travel with the mime theater group much in that summer when I was in cadets. Uh, Again, like I said, there is and that because I took 2 weeks off because of the base board and training in Trenton. Um, that when I was a teenager, and then near the end of the summer, I hooked back up with the mime group and that kind of thing, doing all the mime acting and that kind of stuff. So we went to different theater guilds. We went all the way through Famous People's Players Theater. We went all the way through in Toronto. All those fine, cool drama production groups, Dream Players. We had hooked up with because at that time we were building and training Dream Players. So again, getting them together and that. Hey, sweetie, I'm live. Hey, honey, buddy. And I tell you, he's still sleeping. Oh, come here, honey. Come here, Lily. So anyhow, this is Lily. Where are you guys? Are you gonna look at the camera? Okay. Yes, there's people on there. This is Lily. Sometimes she's a little scared of people, but she's getting used to them. And so again, she's 9 years old, ain't you, sweetie? You'll be 10. Yeah. You'll be 10 year old. I think you're 9, weren't you? 7. I heard 7, 9, 10. So you guys can see her. And she's a little cutie. She's a Jack Russell and Chihuahua. So guys, Lily Ann's Facebook page is her. My little girl here. Atreyu shares that one. So he's my cat. He's sleeping. He's lounging. He's being lazy. You gonna go back to your mommy? Okay, there you go.
Come here, mama, baby.
So so that way you get to see what she looks like, and that kind of stuff as well. She won't hurt a fly. She's just scared of a fly than anything. Did you sit on a tray, you?
No, I wouldn't do that to my little man.
Well, he was sleeping on the couch.
Wait, you look up there.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought he was still on the couch. I was gonna say, you sit on my kids. That's a serious offense. I'll tell you, I just like teasing my wife, getting her going.
Yeah.
So again, that is, and also too, when I was going in through high school and public school, we did a big production called Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, and then we did what was it? I'm talking. I'm gonna lose my train of thought here. Gotta remember back. And also to Surfing Santa, that was another good one. It was a musical. Both of them. I think the most dumbest part I've ever got was from Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, because I auditioned twice for that. Didn't get the role I wanted, but that is okay. One, I auditioned for Grandma. Two, I auditioned for Santa Claus. Didn't get it. Neither one. And Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. So basically I ended up getting to be the reindeer's rear end in the costume. But it was not that part. And again, it was musical equipped with a choir. And the other one that came about, this is before we went and that again, there was what was the other one? There was This before I went to high school. We'll get to the high school ones in a minute here, and with their drama club. Talk about drama club. Drama was way better than you see downtown Wyerton here. I'll tell you that now. There again, I need a Surfing Santa. Again, I applied to audition for Santa. Nope, didn't get it. Too short. That's the one where Santa goes on gets tricked into going on a trip to on a vacation to Hawaii to Barbados, and this evil elf takes over the North Pole. Well, I had the part that I did get. It was just kind of a part of the background elf. That was about it, and being in the choir. Again, the choir too. You had the audition for as well. Then there is then after that there is before I went into high school, my last year in public school, which was about grade 8, there was I need a vacation. Now this is funny because I auditioned for Elvis to play the role of Elvis Presley in the play, the Las Vegas scene. Didn't get that. Too short. Hey, sweetie. And so again, I got the role. I got the main role of Bobby Joe, the little baby Bobby Joe in the background, in the play, character in the play. So again, the little kid in the back seat that's tagging along with his sister and brothers, that's being annoying. That had to. That they're on this vacation and the kids sitting in the back seat. He has to go to the washroom, kind of scene, acting kind of scene. So that was the kind of that part was kind of the mocking of the crying scene of it. Kind of comical, kind of comedy, musical comedy. And then there was. The guy that did get the role, that did play the role of Elvis for the play, the Las Vegas scene, he hit big time paper. He's now he was in my grade 8 class or whatever, and he did the role so well. He hit the papers and everything. Today he is he's about my age now, but today he's a real live Elvis Presley impersonator. I have no idea where he's probably traveling the world now, which way he went nowadays. I think he left the Peterborough area way before me. I think he left the Peterborough area. So then down there. So he moved on. But again, like I said, I was in that play. I was the bat boy scene, the one that used to drag the baseball bats out for the baseball scene and that kind of stuff like that. So, and then also too slipping over into the choir and singing in the choir. So like I said, that was not bad. And then when I was in high school, with our drama club, we did again for Cool and Furnace. I was in the choir. That was about it. Again, I was kind of just kind of in the choir section, singing in the choir for Cool and Furnace. And in high school, then what came out. Then when I was at Thomas A. Stewart in the choir, not the choir, but when our drama club got the copyright to do the big high school production of Wizard of Oz. Now that's the fun part. I was supposed to play the wizard. Was auditioned for it that I got for the school play, and good thing my dad missed this one. He laughed his guts out at this one. He would have drove 6 hours. I would have drove down there when I was a kid just to see that. The girl that was in my class for the production night, she was supposed to play Dorothy Gale in the play. Well, she called in with the chicken pox. They did not have anybody else to fill in. So out of 2 guys, two guys were embarrassed because they got asked to take a role as Dorothy. They said no, because one was playing the Tinsman and the Scarecrow. So again, I had to. So again, my role of the wizard ended up. Another friend of mine says, "Oh, I'll play the wizard," and me and my big mouth, I said, "Well, I'll play Dorothy." So, I had to put on the nylon stocking, the ruby red slippers, the little white apron, the blue dress, and the brown wig with the pigtails. Didn't like it. But again, it was just, guy. I got so comfortable now that when I do my Jokers on Duty shows, the dresses are getting so comfortable. I put them on now, just for comedy, just for entertainment. But no, but again, like I said, that's a bit of comedy there for you. Um, but yeah, so like I said, that was one of my again. We were in high school at the time, and that was kind of the most American, especially in front of the Peterborough Petes. I went to school after Peterborough Petes and played for the Peterborough Hockey League. OHL league it wasn't too funny. Then it wasn't funny, but I look back now and it's kind of funny. So I mean that was not bad. And then when we had the asbestos problem with the school, I ended up going over to Kenner Collegiate for a bit, and I ended up leaving high school and went out on my own, and that. So and then I went from Army Cadets to Air Cadets, and up to Air Cadets for a bit, up till 1998, and then in 1999, when I was 19 years of age, I joined the Peterborough Royal Canadian Legion. I did try for the Canadian Armed Forces. I did try enlisting in 2000. At the same time as I was actually in the Orange Lodge as well, but I guess for some reason I didn't get accepted. So again, like I said, with all the cadet training, and I couldn't pass the aptitude test. Again, I was joining the one and that was listing into the one, so that way I can watch the other one to go into a full time, to take on a full time career interest. But no, they don't look at it that way. Again, so I didn't qualify because I couldn't pass the aptitude test. I passed the physical. That was the miracle part of it. I passed the physical end of it, the physical training of it, the marching drill, everything, the rank structure, the chain of command, everything I was taught in cadets. But when it came down to the mathematics, it came down to the aptitude test, and when it came to the math end of it, it just threw me right off. I couldn't pass it. I failed it. So again, I didn't get in. But I'm glad because I wouldn't have met my wife then. But again, that was again, like I said, that's I would have loved to gotten in, but nowadays it's getting harder and harder with everything you're hearing on the news and everything else like that with the media and that kind of thing, getting into that kind of thing today. It's not like my grandfather's time when everything was so easy to get into. Nowadays it's really hard to get into. It is. It's got a lot of strict protocols now, so a lot of matricism, a lot of mathematics go so high, way above my level of knowledge acknowledgement, or whatever you call it, knowledge. So of education, it goes too high. They even said at the time too, there was university students who tried to get in, they couldn't even get in. Yeah, and these were university students. They couldn't even get in the military. They couldn't even pass the math either. I mean, university students. I mean, I could see myself because I never went to college or university, but it was again and that kind of stuff. But I could see somebody like me not getting in, but because of math being so hard. But I mean, when it comes to some of these university students, very few are being picked. But some of these university students, they're in college, university. People that are so high and know everything, so high in education, found out when they went to try to enlist in Peterborough, they weren't so smart. They didn't pass the aptitude test. That's how hard it was. I was kind of shocked to actually see that the university, when I heard university students failed, I was like, oh my goodness. kind of hard too. Like the lady said, if the recruiting sergeant was there, the local recruiting sergeant was there, I probably would have got accepted, no problem. I would have been able to slide in under the belt or under what they call. I would have been able to just be able to, I would have just. I would have actually. I would have no problem being accepted. But again, it wasn't the local recruiting sergeant. The recruiting center sprung a surprise that year because they had the top lady, Major Colonel, the Lieutenant Governor from Major Colonel from Warden from the Department of National Defense, the high big lady herself. Um, she was not she was no bag of cookies to get past. And definitely so again, that's probably why everybody was flunking. um Especially when it came to the university students. I was even shocked when I heard that somebody, because I even seen some of the when I had left. I felt kind of put out a bit, but it didn't bother me because I had an understanding. The university students, oh, they went out melting off, complaining, everything, because they didn't even make it in, and they were university students, and the one guy, their buddies got in, they didn't. Um, and and and, uh, and that kind of stuff. And they complained on the way out the armor's door. It was I know it was funny. It was comical. Um, gripe. That's all they did. It was bicker and gripe on the way out. You could hear them all the way through the armories because the in any armories, it's almost like a hollow garage. Your voice echoes. Um, I know that since I was in cadets because I did all my cadet training in the Peterborough Armories and that kind of stuff, and is where all the cadets meet: the Air Cadets, Sea Cadets, the Army Cadets, Air Cadets, Sea Cadets, all meet at the Armories. Now the Air Cadets also do have another meeting place. For 534 Waiter Squadron meets at the 428 wing in King Street in Peterborough, as well. But again, they moved from there to the Armories for bigger space. But that was back my time when I was in it. That's where they basically the youth development, self-discipline training program that is sponsored by the military. Not quite military yet. It is a military outfit, yes, it is, but because it is youth military and training for the actual armed forces. So it is apprenticeship scholarship into the Canadian Armed Forces, so type thing for the teenagers. So again, it gives them give them a bit of basically an inside of what it would be like on a military base, what it is like to be in the military. Led by the same rules, standards, curriculum, that kind of stuff. Uniforms are supplied by the military itself, so and that kind of stuff that they have, and that kind and all that. Pipe bands, all the facilities, tools, and everything else that they use, the rifle training, everything else like that. I remember I used to when I was in Army Cadets. I used to train the color guard in Army Cadets. I used to train the color guard and rifle guard. Wasn't too fun. When I hit my button. I hope I didn't end my YouTube live. We were kids then, but and then there was the band. So again, we had the brass band, pipe band, pipes and drums. I always loved that stuff. It is always nice to see when the actual pipers nowadays when I see them anywhere when they play the thing. That's why I never get sick of them. I think they're really cool when they play and that kind of play the bagpipes and drums. It brings me a lot of memories of my Army Cadet days and Air Cadet days, being on all those parades, standing out in front of the stores in the big cities with the poppy boxes, poppy campaigns, everything else like that in the cold. Also when we did our bush outings in the swamp. And that kind of stuff, and pitching a tent in a swamp. And that kind of stuff. And also too that was quite we were teenagers and that kind of stuff as well. But it is But I was a teenager then, like I said. Like I'm not now. I'm too old for that stuff now. I'm 38. Um, but no, but that was a quick walk.
Wasn't that?
According to my clock, that was quick.
You did have the normal routine.
Excuse me. But yeah, so again, that's a little bit of a. Oh, did I put two? Oh, I made a mistake. I put 19 instead of 18 on my YouTube channel. Sorry, we're not quite into 19 yet, guys. I'm thinking early. I'm thinking early. I accidentally put 2019 on my YouTube channel.
Stop thinking early.
Rushing it.
Don't rush it.
And can you get me coffee while you're up?
Can you wait?
Yeah, I am waiting like 1, 2, 2.5, 3.
Lily. Mommy wants to sit.
So yeah, so that's a little bit about kind of a look at sharing a little bit where about my background, a little bit like that, and that kind of stuff as well. Oh, itchy. So again, like I said, that's for a young age. I've done a lot growing up, and I always kept myself busy. What are you supposed to do when you're growing up in townhouses? Nothing to do but. Back those days, the video games weren't as high tech like they were. We didn't even have flat screen TVs back then. I don't know who thought of the idea of the flat screen surround sound TVs. When I was growing up, no, they were those old square metal things that you put the little rabbit ears on or whatever. And all we had was VHS, VCR. We didn't even have CD players. We didn't even know we didn't even have DVD players. We just had VHSs and we had cassette tapes. Oh, again, the 8-tracks were before my time, but the 8-tracks were still around. We had the Atari system. When I was a kid growing up, we had the Atari system, or just regular Nintendo, and then Super Nintendo. Then we had Sega Genesis, those old stuff, GameCube. You know, that's all we had to do. You know, the minor little things. I remember that's what we grew up with. I remember growing up, that's all we had. That was all our entertainment. And you know, sitting at the kitchen table playing Monopoly. You know, the technology was very, very low. Internet didn't you know, we didn't get to see the internet until I started high school. When I started high school, internet slowly started building up. That was when we had the old Macintosh computers still, with the 3.5 floppy disks. I remember that. I remember those days. You know, there was there was no Facebook, there was no YouTube. That all came about later on life. I'm enjoying it now. Now we got YouTube, we got Facebook Live, Twitch.
She's yawning.
Hey, honey, Twitter. So now everybody tweets.
And you want to put the water on and make it.
I'm busy. I'm on live.
Coming to the recall.
No, I am on live. This is my time and hour.
Lily can sit there.
No, Palana is in my chair.
Here she comes. Watch her.
Where is she?
She went down the hallway.
Lily, come here, hun. But
What are you doing, Lily?
she's going to the door. But come here, sweetie.
You're already out and you're on.
But yeah, so again, there's just a little bit of humor there for you. I remember when I was a kid. I remember watching it on VHS. Will you please be quiet? I am live. This is not my show, not your show. You have your own Facebook to do your own shows.
Quiet.
Don't hack into mine. I remember also growing up. I remember science fiction movies I used to like. Again, I just barely found one on Amazon. Not too long ago, it was not bad. It's called Explorers with Ethan Hawke and Yeah, I remember like growing up with those. Hey, get off my stuff, you. Atreyu. Thank you. Don't scratch my furniture, please. Hey, quit. Quit. Hello. Hello. Thank you. Quit. Claws in. Hey. Claws in. I still think I should have called you Freddy Cougar.
Hey,
Well, seriously, he acts like him. He's like with the claws on my furniture. Like, I just teasing him. That's okay. I hope he's not scratching my furniture because, like I said, my couch is gonna last for another 1,000 years, but I don't think it's gonna last that long. Not the way it's becoming a kitty scratch pole. Meanwhile, you gotta get him a scratch pole for sometime down the road. Anyway, not now. Not you can't get it now. Buy one now, maybe later on. I don't know. Hey, don't you look at me that way. And so yeah, so that's. I was watching him. Make sure he's not sneaking around my table. But so yeah, I'm just about to have just keep warm and have have a coffee and that. Some shows you'll see me wearing sunshades on here. Again, when I did the from my camp days, I did the Hunter Cabin series. And that for Halloween, Whole Live Haunted House, and that I've changed costumes and that kind of stuff and like that. So again, it is all in YouTube comedy and Facebook Live comedy. So again, we're gonna take you back into time, and we're gonna take you back into 2000, a little bit of taste of what 2011, but a little bit live for New Year's Eve, going into 2019. So again, it is going to be quite interesting, like New Year's Eve. So, even though that we know we are going into 2019, but again, we want to go into 2019 with a very comical style. And oh, there she goes. She had to ruin my nice, beautiful lighting. Women, especially when I had it nice and beautiful in here too. Also, too above there, I've got Happy New Year, and on the wall, and so that is going to be quite interesting. So again, it's going to be a nice social. Excuse me, a nice social night. Again, I got all this candy. I'll tell you, I'm going to wrap my teeth out one of these days. Between that and the Coca-Cola. Leastly, I'm not hooked on energy drinks like a lot of people are. A lot of stuff I've been hearing about those energy drinks, I'll tell you, they're not too healthy. Apparently, I can't really say caffeine at all is really healthy for you to begin with, but I guess they're suggesting that people drink coffee instead of energy drinks because I guess they're saying that energy drinks are causing people to take heart attacks. I did not know that. Especially among young people. But it is no different than what they were saying about Pepsi. Some of the Facebook critics were getting on there saying about Pepsi, saying that Pepsi, an average can of Pepsi causes cancer, but don't believe that either. And that, so again, like I'm having a coffee right now. Again, next thing they'll be picking on coffee. I'm not surprised they haven't already. They might have in some places. And that. Oh, there's Atreyu right behind. Yes, see, you guys can see right there, guys. Where's my finger? See right there, right behind me in the kitchen, right down the shelf. He's peeking his head out. He's peeking his head out. You guys can't see him on the Facebook channel, but you guys can see him. No, we can't pick him up on the camera on Facebook Live for you guys. Sorry, but if you look on my YouTube channel, you look at my YouTube video, you'll see him. He's poking his head over there by the kitchen. He's just poking his head around the corner. And he pops up in the weirdest places over here. Oh yes, you can see him. I'll just move. See. So you guys can see him. There he is, right on Facebook. See the little black head? Well, you call him. I see the little black thing back there, four-legged thing, right there, peeking his head up. That's it. That's my little boy Atreyu. He just blends in with the ornaments. See if we can see him again. See, there he is. See, he's just by the kitchen there, guys. If you really look, he'll move his head now and then, but he is right there sitting on the shelf. He's a real cat. He's a real black Siamese cat, but he's right there. That's Atreyu. That's my little boy. You see my little girl a minute ago. My little baby girl a minute ago. Atreyu is my little baby boy. But yeah, so he's hiding behind me there somewhere. He's always blended in somewhere. So again, he's sometimes he gets hyper, but like I said, he's a cool little guy. Funny at times. He gets hyper. He's real funny when he gets hyper. Hopefully nobody buys him anything with catnip in it for. See, there he is. See, he's standing up. There he is. Nobody buys him anything with catnip in it this year. They'll get him hyper. He's a cool cat. He made it on Santa's nice list this year, guys. Well, excuse me, but according to Santa's elves and Santa, like they said he is on the nice list. They put him on the nice list. Atreyu is on the nice list. But see, there he is. You guys can see him. Yeah, he's just watching. He's watching everybody in the kitchen. He's standing there. He's acting like a statue. He's watching everybody. Oh, there's his head. There goes his head. Yep, there. See, he moved his head again, moving his head around there. That's my little boy Atreyu. Jupiter Plain. He's the cat. Atreyu's the cat.
They don't live with you, do they?
Hey, don't feed him my coffee. So you can see what he's doing.
They don't feed you. They don't live with you, do they? They can know you good, bad.
So yeah, see, you guys can see him back there. See?
I gotta follow the leader here.
Now you got Lily following you. So you guys can see him better. I get my coffee. So you see if he stays up there, he gets down, or he throws anything on the floor. Catch him in the act. Oh, if he knows he's live, he isn't going to do anything foolish.
Come here, you. Come here, you. Here, hon. I gotta feed the tree.
Yeah, okay. Oh, again. Oh. Here's Lily.
Come on, bud.
So you guys see, there's Lily. There's Atreyu. So you guys seen Atreyu? Here's Lily. Come here, honey. Hey. I'll put you. Oh, you want to come over the camera? Okay. See, there she is. She's a little shy. And that. So you guys can see her. Hey, don't get sick now, sweetie. Yeah. So you see, she's watching her mama in the kitchen. Hey. So yeah, so Atreyu, he's what you call, he's an actual Egyptian Siamese cat, black Egyptian Siamese pure Siamese cat, and Lily is, what are you, a Jack Russell? Eh? Yeah. So Lily, she's a Jack Russell and Chihuahua. So you can see her. See? Yeah. She's oh.
You stay quiet.
Who, me?
No, Lily.
Oh. I'm running time on my live. Okay.
Okay, I'll come get her in 1 sec.
Okay. But that's okay. She's gonna be hyper. She's gonna be hyper. Okay, here she comes. No, Atreyu's disappeared. Um, that doesn't sound too good. I think my glasses are almost trying to crack. Again, I have my coffee. So you guys got to see a little bit of my little guys live, and so they're running around here, having a heyday, and so that's a little bit of updates with New Year's coming up, and we're gonna be live, and I had to get rid of that. Sorry, I had too many pop-ups. And we haven't been live for a while, so again, Christmas, since the Christmas Elf Lounge, I kind of we ended that one up, and a little bit earlier. And that because we ran out of kind of ideas for that, so again, we're kind of getting kind of into the New Year's kind of so far getting the introduction of the New Year's shows and that kind of stuff. So what New Year's is going to be like around here, and at the Plains house. And so you've seen my two little angels, if you want to call them that, Atreyu and Lily. Atreyu, Jupiter plane, and Lily and Annie plane. So little cuties. And so anyhow, we were just also too, so we were able to go live on YouTube. So this is good. I got my YouTube channel working, and I got my Facebook going good, and I hope everything works out quite good. And with no technical, I hope we do not have any technical difficulties come New Year's Eve night. Hope everything stays strong through the whole entire night into 2019 with no disruptions. So again, we're gonna convert to YouTube and to our YouTube live channel. And anyhow, so again, New Year's Eve, guys, we're gonna bring again. It's going to be a Jokers on Duty New Year's Eve live night. So again, be prepared to tune in. Those that ain't doing anything for New Year's Eve and you're on the internet and you want to see a live New Year celebration, feel free to pop on in. Remember, 19 plus. We mainly you'll be able to view it on my YouTube channel because technically we'll be on YouTube. So again, that night, so we're gonna give Facebook itself a break, so we'll be on YouTube. We're gonna go again, so you can so that way you can actually be able to view on YouTube. So again, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll get a notification by YouTube when I'm actually live on YouTube. If you have a YouTube account, there's also Twitch too. Don't forget tomorrow night, guys. Is Omega Monday. Relic Army will be on with Relic the Clown out of Houston, Texas. That is a different show, by the way, guys. Nothing to do with me, but that is, so again, he'll be live on Facebook, and then he has his After Dark shows. Here comes the Trey, so you guys feel free to follow him if you wish to. You don't have to. He is funny. He is comical. He is actually a clown. Like I said, our town here, we got a lot of clowns that actually do wear makeup and that kind of stuff. He has a mask. Don't wear makeup. Again, he's a rock star artist. He's a rock star rap artist kind of thing. He does like his own music videos and that kind of stuff as well. So anyhow, we'll be live also up to Christmas Eve. Also to we may be doing for our Christmas Eve fireplace this year for Christmas Eve. Looks like it's gonna be digital, like we did with the haunted fireplace. Because my actual electric fireplace is not working. I gotta get looked at and see why it's not doing anything. But it's not, the switch ain't switching on or whatever. Something it's not working on it. So anyhow, thank you guys for tuning in, and so guys, New Year's Eve, guys, will be actually be live. Also, to New Year's will be the big kind of big New Year's Eve celebration live, and so again with my Jokers on Duty show is going to be Jokers on Duty night, New Year's Eve. So feel free to tune in. It's strictly gonna be YouTube that night. We've decided. So again, I hope everybody is able to actually be able to tune in. It looks like there's gonna be a couple streams, but I'm sure we're gonna get it to go good. I just got to round up. I have to get some jokes rounded up. Make sure they're writing in the correct order this year, and my wife does not mess up by hitting out the jokes like she did in 2011. When we did the New Year's Eve 2011. Again, the joking corner, the Joker's corner, the actual comedy jokes, to make sure she's not she didn't mess up on the script cards. That way we get this time at least we can get the script cards done correctly. Before I actually get into the happy juice, because it's hard to write as you go along when you're in the happy juice. It's kind of hard to write down jokes. That is totally funny. So again, we'll keep you posted, and so I hope everybody can follow me on my YouTube channel, and that, and so anyhow, and that. So, and I hope everybody has a great night, and I guess I can say totally, because we're closer to Christmas. Merry Christmas. Excuse the spelling here on my YouTube channel. I accidentally put that 2019 again. Can't go back and correct that. It is. We're going into 2019. We're not in 2019 yet, but I accidentally put 2019. I should have put 18. And that, so I hope everybody has a great night and Merry Christmas. And we'll be back. We'll probably be back over the holiday season as well. And so again, a couple times, and with a bit of a chat session, and we'll be digital Christmas Eve fireplace, and then there'll be then there will be the New Year's Eve celebrate. It'll be the ringing in the New Year on December 31st. Kind of shrimp kind of what you call social gathering here, and that kind of stuff. Just me and a couple friends and that kind of thing. But we will be live, and we're gonna have a hey old Jokers on Duty New Year's Eve night. So I hope everybody's be ready to tune on in, and that way it gives you a break from all your hard work. It's a good. It is a good. Laughter is good. To refresh you for the new year. That's all. That's our main goal and that kind of thing. So again, it is. We're gonna have a wonderful night, New Year's Eve. So again, we'll be live on YouTube and that and again, Merry Christmas and again, basically Happy New Year coming up. And we'll be back. We'll be back with you live again, all the way through the holiday season. And again, on New Year's Eve night, it'll be the big Jokers on Duty New Year's Eve night in 2019. Hopefully, we don't forget the countdown. Now, just let you know that before I close out, the New Year, the Jokers on Duty New Year's Eve does not count. Jokers on Duty does not count down. We probably will do it differently this year and do the actual regular traditional countdown. But normally, Jokers on Duty, we don't count down. We start 11 o'clock and count up. Into the new year, so we start and we count every little digit in between, which makes it funny. So again, we start at 11 o'clock and we count up to 12 o'clock. So we go up instead of down. So again, we do it all differently. And then at 12 o'clock, it's a big shout, Happy New Year. But the partner going, we are not going to get that too loud. So again, we're gonna try to keep to a maximum. We are gonna be live all night long, guys. So again, it is going to. So that way we can enjoy New Year's, and that way it's not so quiet. I hate it when it's quiet, especially when it's like if it has to do with New Year's. Like, come on, make a festivity, have some type of enjoyment out of it. So again, and hope you guys also like and share my YouTube videos, like and share my Facebook live streams when I do go live on Facebook. And mainly is we're doing more YouTube stuff. Like last few years we did a lot of Facebook stuff. We're doing less Facebook, more YouTube interaction. So again, it is so that way we're actually bringing my live shows to YouTube directly, and that way I don't actually have to it's less time for me to actually do all the downloading and uploading and then sharing over. So anyhow, make sure you like and share on both YouTube. If you have a YouTube channel, you can share, subscribe to Timothy Plain, and that. Also to check out my YouTube channel videos on the Dunk Tank King 2015. You get a major laugh out of that, guys. It is on YouTube. Also to there's that one too, which is Wyerton Rotary Village Fair 2015, the Dunk Tank King, and I've got all my Dunk Tank videos on there. The Dunk Tank King Timothy Plain. Under those, you'll see all my Dunk Tanks videos on there that I did at the fair in 2015 when I was on the dunk tank, going into the tank, getting splashed in, and which was really, really funny, guys. Where I had my pink shirt on, and I had a wig on, hippie wig on. So you guys see me going into the tank. Also, feel free to check out the 2014 rules for calling shotgun. Me and a couple other people, friends of ours, we did rules for calling shotgun here in Wyerton and that up at the Salvation Army. That was really funny, guys. Again, that was a setup. That was kind of a setup, film and editing show, and that kind of thing. So Ryan and I and a couple of other Tessa's youth group, we did rules for calling shotgun. It was really, really funny. It was a little bit of comedy to it as well, with a little bit of the bloopers to it. So go check that out. Also to Also to if anybody wants to learn about film and editing, I'm really good at that. Um, I guess I can steer you, direct you in the right direction on film and editing. So again, it is quite interesting. Some people do it voluntarily, like me. I do it all voluntarily. I don't make money at this. It's not a job. I don't get paid to do this. I just do this voluntarily. A lot of other people out there do charge money for it. I think it is crazy. But some people have their reasons for it. But I don't charge money for even like Jokers on Duty is all voluntarily. Is just all voluntarily set up amateur joke show, and that I go live on Facebook and YouTube on a volunteer basis and that kind of thing, and to provide some kind of laughter, and that kind of brighten people's day up a bit if I can. I can't say it's always 100%, but it is at least it is somewhat. It does get a little comical, especially New Year's Eve. We get on the comical side. Excuse me, but somebody is scratching my chair, and I said directly, "Do not scratch my furniture." Oh, hey, honey. There you are. And so anyhow, there's a tray you sneaking up on me. Oh, there he goes. He's offended now. I offended him. So anyhow, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys later. Have a good night. Bye for now.